Microsoft List is an advanced way of collecting data, working in collaboration, especially it adds more value when we are working inside SharePoint website. Hey there everyone, my name is Preetham and you're watching Technoholic. In this video, we will talk about Microsoft List. So without further ado, let's get started. But before we get started, let me tell you, Microsoft List as of today is only available in Business Plan. So if you do not see Microsoft List after clicking here on menu button, then unfortunately Microsoft List is not available in your plan. Now let's click here on list to get started, and here below you can see my recently created list, and then by clicking here on new list you can create new one. So here what we see is different way to create Microsoft List. For example, we can get started with blank list. For that we can simply click on blank list, and then we can give our list a name, for example travel log, where we track all the travel requests inside our organization. Now here comes the customization part, which is up to you. If you want to customize color or want to choose any icon that make more sense. Now coming to save to part, let's say you want to save your list to your office.com, then it is fine. You can simply click on create, or you want to save this list to a SharePoint portal. In that case, you can click here on below arrow. You will see SharePoint site that is attached to your ID. You will find SharePoint website of whom you have access. You simply need to select that SharePoint site and then can click on create. So in this way guys, we will be saving and connecting this Microsoft List inside communication SharePoint. So here what we see is the title column, then there is nothing. So this is how the blank SharePoint site look like. Now what we can do here is we can click here on add column to add more column, and then here we can see the column of different data type. Let's say I would like to add the employee name here, so I can select the text as a type, or probably you can go with person. So when we go with person, let me actually give this header a name. I'm gonna give employee name and click on save. And since I am assuming that your organization is already using Microsoft 365, whenever there will be a time of entering data, here you can easily find the employee list like this. And then we also have actually option to show profile photo, which make this more visually appealing. Although I didn't kept any photo here, but let's say if there is a profile pic, you will able to see it. Now this is one header. In the same way we can add more header. For example, I would like to add department. Since I know the number of departments are limited, I can go with choice. That will make our work a little bit easy. Now let me give name here as department. And what could be the department? Department could be marketing, then finance, HR, and so on. In this way we can add multiple department here, but let's keep it 3 only for the time being, and then I can click on save. Now again let's click on add column. Now I'm gonna write here travel destination. And a travel destination, again, if we know that there are limited number of travel destination, we can go with choice, or else we can also go with text. Let's click on next, and then let me actually put the header here, travel destination. So the reason why still I choose choice as the travel destination, so that later on if I would like to categorize it, I can do that. And actually I can also enable this option, which is can add values manually, which is more of giving users freedom of, let's say if they didn't find the option in the list, they can add it manually. Okay, so let me save it. Let's say for the timing this list is good enough. Now let's talk about how we can enter data here. So entering data is pretty easy, I would say. Let's say you already have data available inside Microsoft Excel. So what we can do here in that case, you can simply open Excel. For example, here you can see this data. Now what I will do here is I will simply copy this and press Ctrl and C, and then go to edit in grid view, and now I'm gonna paste it. I'm gonna add new items so that I have sufficient number of column available. Now I'm going to paste it. And in this way, guys, we can paste it here. And the error that I am seeing here is because of the name. These employees are not available in my organization. So probably I need to edit. Or for the time being, what I can do is I can delete this column. And let me actually put another column here, which can be text. And now I'm gonna paste the same data again. And there we go. We didn't saw any errors. Now we exited from grid view. So in this way we can copy and paste data from Microsoft Excel. Now let's talk about views inside Microsoft List. So views is a kind of the same Microsoft List in different configuration. For that, let's click here on this plus button, which gives you option of creating view. And now here we actually can save this view in a different form. For example, I would like to save it as a gallery. Now I'm gonna say gallery view. And there we go. The same data now looks like this. And wait guys, I'm gonna also show you it is not only for the visualization, but we can also save the list in different configuration. Again, for that, let me type here view New York trips only. Now let's click on create. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna apply this filter. As the name suggests, I would like to only see the trips that are of New York. And then I'm gonna again click here, and then let me click on save view as, and then I'm gonna make it as, and then I'm gonna save it. So what this will do is whenever I will go to this tab, it will only showcase the following data. Okay, so in this way we can also customize it based on filters. For that, let me click here on add new item. Now you can see all these 4 header. So title, I'm gonna keep it blank. Department, I'm gonna say HR. Then travel destination New York. Employee name, let's say Rahul. And then I'm gonna click on save. Now if I go here in New York trip only, here I can see the new data being added. So this is, I would say, very useful guys. Let's say you want to create a centralized database, and then you want every other view driven by this central database. Instead of creating 10 file, we can create 10 different view using the same database. I just wanted to cover the basics of Microsoft List in this video and do not want to create this video too long. Therefore, I only have covered the essentials of Microsoft List in this video, which started with how we can create lists, and especially from scratch. And then we also saw how we can customize it. And we also spoke about option to save it in SharePoint website. And then we just saw how we can create these headers, columns, and how we can customize views as well. In continuation to this video, we will also talk about other features of Microsoft List. And that's all guys from my side in this video. I hope that you find this video helpful and informational. If so, then please do like and subscribe to Technoholic to see more such content, and I will catch you soon with one such another video. Till then, you take care and bye bye.